Good morning. Today is July 8th or 7th, Saturday today. Let me see, what is the date today? July 8th. Okay, so my participation at the Seduction of Spirit course has now come to an end. So I'm getting ready to leave Banff and then take the flight to New York City. I thought I would answer Rachel's question before I did that. All these questions are coming in from this book, You Are the Universe, Discovering Your Cosmic Self and Why It Matters, and we have this discussion daily here. If you haven't read the book, perhaps you will, but we can still engage in these questions whether they are from book or not. So please don't hesitate to send your questions every day to discoveringyourcosmicself.com. So today's question from Rachel. Dear Dr. Chopra, I love your guided meditations and also your books. I do have some doubts and I was wondering if you can give me your opinion on these questions. If I do not identify with the mind and body, does it mean I'm abandoning myself, or am I just abandoning my ego self and getting connected to my true spiritual self? Many thanks. Greetings from Portugal. Thank you for the question, Rachel. Okay, so in order to answer this question, you simply have to understand one little thing, and that is your physical body is actually a modified form of a modulation of a excitation of your true self. Okay? Your body is made out of consciousness. Your body is made out of consciousness. Just like your mind is a modified form of consciousness, one's a subtle vibration, the other is a more gross vibration, but they are consciousness experiencing itself as the physical body and the mind. So when I say do not identify with the body, I mean actually do not identify with the body as a material object, because then of course you will see that you'll get distressed, because material objects are static, frozen statues, and your body is not a material object. If you identify with the body as a material object, then that will ultimately create a huge fear of death. Why? Because material objects are subject to birth and death. Your body, on the other hand, is an experience, a process in your own self. And at a fundamental level, it is going on and off. In other words, it's going through the experience of birth and death. The body is not. You are experiencing the excitations of the body in every now. And how are you experiencing them? As sense perceptions. So if you understand that the body is not a material object, it's a process in your being, it's an excitation of your own consciousness, and you experience it how? Sense perceptions, perceptual experiences. And what are those perceptual experiences? They are excitations of being. So you do not detach or disidentify with that which you call the body. You take care of it, and you take care of it through lovingly, very lovingly. Pay attention to it, listen to what your body is saying, appreciate this miracle that you have, take affectionate care for it, and also accept it in the way it's structured. And then lovingly nourish it through good sleep, meditation, stress management, movement, yoga, breathing, exercise, walking 10,000 steps a day, eating good organic food, and ultimately even periodically grounding yourself. So you take care of it, you nourish it, but always realize it's an activity and it's an experience. And the experience is eating, breathing, digestion, metabolism, elimination, thoughts, feelings, emotions, desires, imagination, creativity, all of that, personal relationships, emotions, social interaction, environment, all that activity is your body, like a flowing river. And when I say do not identify with it, you can actually modify it to say do not permanently identify with it. If you're in the river and you stepped in the river, then you and the river are one. Okay, or if ice has become water and water has become vapor, it's all one. It's all one activity, and you just have to realize that the modulations of the body are impermanent, and hence, if you identify solely with the body and mind, then you will have the fear of impermanence. But if you identify with that which is modulating itself, exciting itself, vibrating itself as the body, then you will take great care of it, and you will also be detached from the idea that it is permanent. Because if it were permanent, it would be a fossil. Even a fossil is not permanent. You're not a frozen marble statue. Your body is not a frozen marble statue. It's not an object. But even if you look at it objectively, it's made of molecules. Molecules are atoms. Atoms are particles moving at lightning speeds around huge empty spaces. So your body is a very ephemeral on-off, just like your mind, excitation of yourself. Identify with the self that interacts to become body-mind universe as an experience. And then you will be free. You will be what we say, engaged and detached at the same time. This is what the Bhagavad Gita says, Yogast Kuru Karmani, established in being, perform action, watch the world like a passing show, and also watch your thoughts that don't belong to you come and go as a passing show, and your bodies too, but lovingly take care of it, because as this body-mind experience, transforming from baby to toddler to young person to middle-aged person to old age to death, that's a program. Much as you watch a program on television, the program comes and goes, but as my friend Rupert Spira never fails to remind us, the screen is always there. You're the screen of awareness in which everything is come and go. So when you observe your feelings come and go, when you observe the sensations of your body come and go, when you observe your thoughts come and go, when you observe your emotions come and go, then you realize that what you observe coming and going is Ryan Nolan, love you too. Then you realize that what comes and goes cannot be the real you. The real you is that in which it all comes and goes. It's so simple. April Young, is redemption part of life? Yes. Redemption right now, it's called Jivan Mukti. Be engaged, be detached, be in touch with your soul, and actually that's also the best way to resurrect your body. Lorraine Rubain, hello from Trinidad. Hello, Rubain. Marjana Zobek, when I step with the need to control in my life, source of creation brings all good to me. Yeah. Try not to control, try not to manipulate, try not to cajole, convince, seduce, beg. In other words, try not to have resistance, just in your own being. So take care of your body, nourish your body, but see it as an activity of your soul, and then you have a more holistic approach to healing the body. As I've said many times, healing and holy are the same thing. Health is derived from the very fundamental knowing that healing is the return of the memory of well-being. Monique Fenn, love from Spain. Doc Anand, all the best. Tracy Lear Abdul, hello from Seattle. Gina Renee Parker. Thank you, all of you, for being so lovingly present here, reading the book, also having these discussions and keeping engaged. So Rachel, do not identify with the body and mind as permanent entities. They are fluctuations in being, which is eternal and not in time and timeless. And that being vibrates in this beautiful body. It's a gift. Take care of it. Does the soul grow with experience? Jackie Brown. Yes, it evolves. It's on a never-ending journey of evolution. And evolution is like a never-ending horizon. Vana, my love from Greece. All my love to you, Vana. Toby, hello from Indiana. Thank you. Thanks, Toby. Anil from South Africa. Sunita, how do you deal with negative thoughts? Remember, all thoughts are the recycling of the conditioned mind. They are not even your own, so let them pass. Just say to yourself, next, please, and let it pass too. Jesse Gonzalez, thank you. Dave Anderson, great way to start the day. Oh, Tamara, my project, Re-Young Yourself. Great. Hi from Johannesburg. Okay, I have to take a flight today to New York, and I'll be in touch from there. Okay, take care of this beautiful activity, the verb that is your body and mind.